Alright, so we're playing our first game of 7th edition.
Boom!
It's me and Justin playing against Byrum.
Oh, goodness.
So we're playing Crusade. So we've got 4 objectives. We got one here, one over in the woods back in there. We got one in the middle. And where'd you put yours, Byrum?
There's one there.
Right here in these woods.
Yeah, and there's one there.
Okay. So we're playing, are we playing 1850? Is that what we're playing?
Yes.
Yes.
We're playing 1850. Byrum, you brought the Blood Angels. What you got?
I got Blood Angels. I got Corbolo with 5 Terminators, Thunderhammer Storm Shield, and a Land Raider. I've got a Razorback, 5-man assault squad with a melta gun. Same here, except I've got a plasma rifle, and same here with another melta gun.
Okay, and then you've got what in
2
reserve?
Stormravens and Mephiston in reserve.
Okay. We're taking Demons and Guard, and we're probably going to get a whole bunch of rules wrong here, but it's our first game, so we're going to see what happens.
I'm glad you can hear us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a Great Unclean one with Master Level 3 and 2 Greater Rewards. We have my Soul Grinder with Flame Bombardment. I've got 6 Beasts, and then I've got 2 squads of Plague Bearers in reserve. Justin, what are you running?
I'm running Budget Striking, which is a company commander with a shotgun, a power fist, and some death mask that gives him a 4+ invul. He's got 2 meltas in there, plus a banner and a medic, and an astropath. Astropath took some demonology power. It's a beam or something.
Yeah, but you also got
I can summon people.
Summon.
Then I got a 20-man blob of infantry squads with 2 meltas and 2 melta bombs. They're joined by a priest and a Primaris Psyker. Primaris Psyker went down Divination for forewarning, precog, and prescience. There's a platoon command squad with a lace cannon. 20-man conscript blob with a priest. Budget Striking's got a priest too. And here's a 10-man vet squad with plasmas.
All right, sounds
Hydras
good.
over
We chose to deploy first, so now we get to choose whether or not we want to go first. Do we want to go first or second, Justin?
I think we want to go first.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
I don't care. That's fine.
Go first.
Byrum, I think seize is still a thing, so you want to try and seize?
Yes.
We'll look it up later, and if it doesn't, then...
Oh well.
It's a 6 with a reroll.
I will go first.
I think it changed it to a 1.
Yeah, I think it's changed. So, all right, we'll be back at turn 1. Byrum, you turn 1. What happened?
I whiffed. I fired everything at the
Over there at the Soul Grinder.
Soul Grinder. I managed to man 1 pin, and then you saved it, so that was
Yep.
the end of it.
All right, we're on to Demon 1. Excuse me, Demon and IG turn 1. Excuse me, Demon and Astra Militarum turn 1.
No, IG. It's not Astra Militarum.
All right, Justin, Astra Militarum and Demon turn 1.
Astra Militarum. Demon turn 1.
Basically, Justin moved all of his models up to where...
I was talking, Jake.
Well, all I want to say is you moved all your stuff up to where I couldn't move my Great Unclean one.
He's not going to do anything anyways.
He is going to do something.
You're going to find an objective, he's not going to move. I got all my powers off.
I got my powers off.
So
Tell what powers you got.
I have 4+ invul here. Prescience over here. Everybody just...
I got
kinda
off Iron
moves
Arm.
around. That no one's going to shoot you. And then I got First Blood from a lace cannon shot. You can see the vehicle marked with Mechanical Warhorse.
The interesting thing we looked up, and y'all can tell us if we're absolutely wrong, we didn't see anywhere in the rules, in 7th edition rules, that says that when vehicles blow up, they create terrain.
Yeah, they said it's just removed from play.
Remove it, yeah, you remove it from the battlefield. Now, if it's a wrecked model, which is when it loses all of its hull points, it stays on the battlefield with a 5+ save. Or it gives a 5+ save in difficult terrain.
Yeah, and
when
it's
it
not dangerous.
Right, it's not dangerous. When it explodes, it's just removed from the table.
So that's weird.
That is weird.
But
So
we're still marking it with Mechanical Warhorse.
Mechanical Warhorse. So if that's right, wrong, or indifferent, let us know. I think that's all that really happened. I ran my beasts up.
I put a whole point on the Razorback,
Put a
which is
whole point
also
on Razorback.
marked with Mechanical Warhorse.
Mechanical Warhorse whole point counters.
That's it.
That's it. So, Byrum, you want to roll your reserves?
Yes. Stormraven with Mephiston. Another Stormraven. Okay.
It's in.
It's in.
All right, on to Blood Angel turn 2. All right, Byrum, what did you do on Blood Angel's turn 2?
Well, my whiffing ways continued. Mephiston didn't come in. I'm starting to wish I was with him. I fired this, everything, at the
At the Soul
Demolisher,
Grinder.
the Soul Grinder, didn't do anything. Fired at the, used the power of the Machine Spirit to fire at the infantry squad here, didn't do anything. Fired both of these at bargain basement striking over there. And didn't do anything. I don't think I did a hull point to him. And then I moved those flat out and I ran those 2 squads. And I did one casualty to that one over
Killed
there.
one conscript.
Killed one conscript.
First blood.
Yeah.
He was wishing he was back at the hot dog stand.
All right, so we've got what in reserve? I've got 2 squads of plague bears. Is that it?
Yeah, guardsmen don't go in reserve because
No.
we're not scared of anything.
All right, so 1 squad of plague bears is coming in. Guard demon turn 2. Justin, what happened?
Threw some shots at the Stormraven. He opted to jink, which is a 4-up cover now. I did get 1 pin, but he 4-upped it away. None of my powers went off. You got Iron Arm.
I got iron arm off.
And that's it. My guard are kind of just waiting to get these Terminators out of the tank. It's a little cagey right now. So,
Yeah, my squad that deep struck in mishapped, and they just went back into reserve.
so that's it.
And I attempted a 11-inch charge over here and failed it. That's about all I did.
That's the turd.
No, I snap killed one of those guys. No, I didn't snap kill. You shot him with a melta gun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all. So,
Dead weight.
Mephiston.
Maybe. We'll see.
Roll it.
Let's see if he comes in. He does
Boom.
not. Wow. That's
All right, Blood Angel turn 3.
Whenever you're
All right, Blood Angel's turn. What is this? 3?
3.
3. What happened, Byrum?
I jinked last turn, so I went ahead and flew my my Stormraven off, bring him on next turn. I did feel like snap shooting everything. Tried to shoot this thing again, whiffed. I killed a couple of guys out of his command squad.
1.
One.
Caused a whole point on that
Caused
Chimera.
that shot my
2 whole points, if you could see from the
Mechanical
Warhorse Barker.
did a little bit of damage to that with my Land Raider shooting, and I failed to charge.
Yep.
Other than that was about it. And I didn't bring any of my reserves. Maybe next time they'll come in because they got to come in.
Okay, so we've got 1 squad of plague bears in reserve that have to be rolled for. Oh,
Cocked.
they're in. So both plague bear squads will deep strike. On to Guard and Demons. All right, Guard and Demons turn 3. Both of my troops mishapped and went back into ongoing reserve. Justin, what happened?
I failed to charge with conscripts. But before that, I unloaded with the Plasma Lace Gun squad in the back and killed 3 Terminators. Most of them with lace guns. Over here, first ranked, second ranked into this squad and killed 1 or 2 guys.
I launched a Phlegm bombardment on the back squad.
And I finished them off with Hydras. Had 1 guy left. And then Bargain Basement Striking charged into 3 Fearless, Furious Charging Terminator.
Assault Marines.
Assault Marines. 4 of them. And I killed them all.
And I charged into that Razorback and hauled it out with my beasts.
Barely.
Barely. Not just exactly. Mephiston automatically comes in Byrum.
Yay!
All right, we're on to Blood Angel turn 4. Blood Angel 4. Byrum, what happened?
Not a whole lot of everything. I finally got my fist done and the other Stormraven to come on back on. Did some shooting here, killed a few of those guys. Assaulted over there. It was a wash, both fearless. Not a whole, I haven't got a lot left to work with. Oh, I mobilized my Land Raider. I thought that was precious. And that was
Watch out
about it.
for giant statues of
That
ancient
Asian
Chinese
saint.
generals.
Yeah, that Asian saint with a whooping on it.
They will immobilize your Land Raider. All right, so we're on to Demon and Guard turn 4. All right, Demon 4 with IG help. What happened just...
Before Jake hit record, he goes, "Oh, you killed everyone, so I didn't have to do anything."
All right, what's up?
I killed the tank squad. I got my summon demons off.
We did.
I killed my astropath doing it, but whatever.
Got some pink ores, and they got summoning.
And they can summon next turn. It's a chain reaction of ridiculousness. First rank fired into the squad and killed them.
Yep.
Striking squad, finish off the last Razorback. And then in close combat, I lost 2 or 3 conscripts, and we held because we're fearless. And this squad's running for an objective.
Yep. And then my demons came in here, and my other demons got mishapped over there. So I've rolled, what, like 5 mishaps now? Something like that.
I think so.
All right, so we're on to Demon or Blood Angels 5. All right, it is Blood Angels turn 5. And what has happened to Bargain Basement Strachan?
He got sent back to the thrift store.
Byrum, tell us what happened in Blood Angels turn 5.
Let's see. I won the assault over there, but you're fearless. And I killed the guy, but he made his reroll his invulnerables and made both of them, so they're still locked in combat. This Stormraven just turned around, and for some reason they decided they were going to shoot everybody and kill everybody for a change, and they did. In Commander Strachan squad. Mephiston assaulted over here. Yeah, he killed a couple, they wounded him back. This Stormraven did some shooting and killed a few guys. I expect to lose both Stormravens this turn. At least one of them.
And your Land Raider killed out the... Was that an infantry squad that was back there?
Yeah, there was an infantry squad back there for conscripts.
Killed them down to 2 and they ran.
Killed them down to 2 and they ran off the board.
Alright, so now we're on to Demon and IG, turn 5. Alright, so it is now the end of the game. Justin, what's happened?
Byron, what's up?
Big difference, not the end of the game, it's the end of turn 5. You have to roll to see if there's another turn, right?
I already wrote it.
He rolled it. He rolled it too.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I must have been hitting the fans.
No, we're cheating you, so.
Okay. I didn't know. I want to do another turn.
So now, Mephiston's gotten in close combat with a guard squad and some toads. He won. We lost one of the toads.
Yeah, because demonic instability.
And I'm fearless, so we're all just hanging out on the space. My demons that I summoned more demons.
And they scattered.
And they scattered way over, and they're now kind of scoring an objective with my hydras. If the game went on, we would have got more demons.
Yeah, and they ended up getting the possession, so we were going to try to pull out a bloodthirster.
Good bloodthirster. Jake, you want to explain what happened?
Yeah, I charged in there with 20 attacks. It was immobilized, so all I had to do was roll 3 6s, and I didn't roll any.
You rolled doubles of everything
I rolled
except a 6.
I rolled triples of like everything except a 6, so...
And we lost close combat over here.
They died. My Great Unclean One failed combat. And then my Soul Grinder charged in and blew up the flying Stormraven.
He's waving at the camera.
Yep. So,
He is.
as it turns out, we have this objective held. We have the objective over here held. And the objective in the middle held. For a grand total of 9 points. And then we also got First Blood. And I don't think either of us have Line Breaker. Oh, no.
I got Line
Byron's
Breaker,
got Line
Slay the
Breaker.
Warlord.
And Slay the Warlord. So,
It's a major victory for you guys.
yeah. So, 7th edition. What do we think, guys?
Right now, Mephiston not having his bug powers really hurls. I just for Lark, I went with the Malefic powers. It didn't do him any good at all. Vehicles are about the same from what I can tell. But Psychic phase is really going to be different, especially if you can keep summoning stuff. Yeah. Because how many points is that of demons you just summoned for free?
They're just 90 points apiece.
For each squad?
Yeah.
That's still 180 points extra.
It was about to be another 300 when we added
Yeah.
the Bloodthirster.
If it turned into a bloodthirster, yeah.
Justin, what you think?
It plays about the same. The psychic phase is nice. All the demon summoning is going to get real dumb unless someone does something about it. But apart from that, I enjoyed the psychic phase a little more. A little more risk. It felt more rewarding than just rolling a leadership 10.
Yeah. It's not as easy to get powers off.
No, I don't. Yeah. Well, you get the cost benefit
Right.
you're kind of looking at instead of just I'm just going to cast everything that I rolled, and we'll see what happens. So I guess it's weird from a tournament perspective to say I enjoy that there's less likelihood of something happening. I think for tournaments you want to reduce the variability, but I don't mind it with the psychic phase. So.
And of course, we both had psychers on each side that were pretty high mastery levels, so
Yeah. And I think
we weren't too far different.
Psychic powers became too
Relied upon.
Yeah, they became too integral in lists in 5th edition.
It didn't unbalance the game.
I had prescience and I cast it once.
Yeah.
Normally I cast prescience every single turn. But.
Awesome. So that concludes this battle report. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Byrum.
Thank you.